Mothers have played an essential role in every culture throughout history. They nurture, guide, and shape the future through their care and influence. It's no surprise that nearly every society has a day dedicated to celebrating motherhood. In this video, we'll explore the history of Mother's Day, how it is celebrated around the world, and ways you can honor the mothers in your life. We'll also take a look at some of the most incredible mothers in the animal kingdom, and I'll share my own first Mother's Day story. We'll wrap up with some fun facts about Mother's Day that you may not know. Mother's Day is a holiday dedicated to honoring and appreciating mothers and maternal figures. It is a time to recognize the sacrifices, love, and guidance that mothers provide. While the holiday has evolved over time, the central theme remains the same, showing gratitude for mothers and their impact on our lives. In many countries, Mother's Day is celebrated with gifts, cards, and special meals. However, the origins of the holiday go much deeper than simple gestures of appreciation. The history of Mother's Day dates back to ancient civilizations. The Greeks and Romans held festivals honoring mother goddesses. The Greeks worshipped Rhea, the mother of many gods in their mythology, while Romans celebrated Cybele, another mother deity, with elaborate festivals. In early Christianity, a tradition known as Mothering Sunday emerged in Europe. This holiday, celebrated on the fourth day of Lent, was originally a day when people returned to their mother church for worship. Over time, it became more focused on honoring mothers, with children presenting small gifts and flowers to their mothers. The modern version of Mother's Day, as we know it today, was largely influenced by Anna Jarvis, an American woman who campaigned for a national day to honor mothers. Inspired by her own mother, Anna Reeves Jarvis, who worked to improve public health for mothers and children, Anna wanted to create a day dedicated to expressing gratitude for all mothers. In 1914, her efforts paid off when U.S. President Woodrow Wilson officially declared the second Sunday of May as Mother's Day. Ironically, Anna Jarvis later became frustrated with the commercialization of Mother's Day as companies began selling greeting cards, flowers, and gifts for profit. She believed the day should be about personal appreciation, not consumerism. Despite her protests, the holiday continued to grow in popularity around the world. Today, Mother's Day is celebrated in different ways across the globe. In the United States and many Western countries, it typically involves giving cards, flowers, and gifts, as well as family gatherings or special meals. Some people write heartfelt letters, while others take their mothers on outings or pamper them with relaxation and spa treatments. In Mexico, Dia de las Madres is a significant holiday that often includes mariachi serenades and large family feasts. In Thailand, Mother's Day is celebrated on August 12th, the birthday of Queen Sirikit, and the children present white jasmine flowers to their mothers. In Ethiopia, families celebrate with a multi-day feast called Antrost, where mothers are honored with traditional dishes and songs. If you're wondering what to give your mother or maternal figure in your life, there are countless thoughtful options. Traditional gifts like flowers, chocolates, and jewelry are always appreciated, but personal gifts can make the day even more special. Handmade crafts, photo albums, or heartfelt letters expressing your appreciation can be deeply meaningful. Experiences such as a special day out, a cooking class, or a subscription to something she enjoys can also be a great gift idea. Acts of service such as cooking a meal, helping with chores, or planning a relaxation day show appreciation in a way that goes beyond material gifts. Mother's Day is not just about gifts. It's about expressing love and gratitude. And here are some simple, meaningful ways to show appreciation to your mother. Spend quality time together. A simple walk, a heartfelt conversation, or a shared meal can mean a lot. However, if your mother is with young children all of the time, sometimes a break might be a great gift. Express your gratitude in words. Tell your mother what she means to you, either in person or through a heartfelt note or card. Offer to help with something. Taking care of small tasks or responsibilities can show appreciation in practical ways. Create new memories. Plan a fun activity, whether it's a movie night, a road trip, or a visit to a favorite place. Human mothers can be amazing, but humans aren't the only ones who go to great lengths for their children. The animal kingdom is full of incredible mothers. Here are a few examples. Elephant mothers are known for their deep bonds with their calves. They carry their babies for nearly 2 years before giving birth and continue to nurture them for years afterwards. Orangutan mothers are incredibly dedicated, carrying their babies for the first 2 years of life and teaching them essential survival skills for up to 8 years. Polar bear mothers give birth in dens made of snow and nurse their cubs for months before emerging into the wild. Unlike what many people think, crocodile mothers are some of the best reptilian mothers. They are very protective of their eggs, and they carry their hatchlings in their mouth to keep them safe from predators. The female octopus dedicates her life to protecting her eggs, often going without food for months to assure their survival. An octopus technically does not have to die after laying her eggs. However, because she goes so long without food, they often do perish. And now it's time for some fun facts. But before we do, please take a moment and subscribe because it really helps with my subscriber count. Thank you so much for watching, and now on to some fun facts. Mother's Day is one of the most popular days for sending flowers and greeting cards. In the U.S. alone, more than 150 million Mother's Day cards are sent each year. The most common flower associated with Mother's Day is the carnation. Anna Jarvis chose white carnations as the official flower of Mother's Day. In Japan, children often give their mothers red carnations as a symbol of love and appreciation. The busiest day for phone calls is Mother's Day, with millions of people calling their moms to celebrate. Mother's Day is celebrated in over 40 countries worldwide, though the date varies depending on the country. My first Mother's Day as a new mom was quite the adventure. I had my baby in China because I was teaching abroad during that time. I had lost my job during COVID, but we were stuck overseas. We moved back a little while after I gave birth. I had to travel back to the United States by myself with my newborn and fit our whole life into 2 suitcases. My husband had gone back already because he took the pets back. We were worried something might go wrong with the animals moving to another country, so we spaced out our trip so that I would be able to receive the pets back in China if there was an issue. He was not able to come back into the country after leaving due to COVID lockdowns. Luckily, there were no issues. After a long trip home, I introduced my daughter to my family for the first time. We also caught up with old friends and started to thrift all the baby's supplies we could. I'm so glad that I bought my house before we moved to China due to the increased house prices afterwards. However, we had 2 separate flooding instances, and when we moved back, it was into a gutted home. I was feeling pretty sad during this time. I felt like I missed the nesting experience, and I wasn't able to give my baby everything I had planned when we first started trying for a baby 3 years prior. But I immediately started to work on making the house livable while navigating everything that comes from being a first-time mom. I also did find out later that I had postpartum depression during this time, which did not help with everything. But with all the stress going on, I had almost forgotten about Mother's Day. But my husband didn't. Though we couldn't afford much, he made sure that I woke up to flowers and a donut, and he gave me a back rub and did whatever he could around the house to make me feel really special despite all the chaos going on around us. I'm actually not a huge flowers person, but I remember sitting there on our blow-up mattress in a room with no floors, looking at the beam in the wall and the plastic covering it, and feeling my mind shift from my life is falling apart to we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. My husband loves me, my baby is healthy, we have a roof over our head, we have food to eat. It's really interesting the big effect that small acts can have sometimes. It really was a special first Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You're doing great. Mother's Day is more than just a holiday. It's a special opportunity to express love and appreciation for the women who have shaped our lives. Whether through a thoughtful gift, a heartfelt conversation, or a simple act of kindness, there are many ways to honor mothers, grandmothers, and maternal figures. No matter how you choose to celebrate, the most important thing is to show gratitude and love. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth educational content. content. Teachers and homeschooling parents, if you're teaching about Mother's Day, be sure to check out the link in the description for educational resources to make learning fun and engaging while making prep time easy for you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to get messy and make lots of mistakes today. Bye!